Hi everyone, my name's Bria and I make videos all about travel vlogs, travel how-to videos, and even videos about money and managing your money when you're traveling. So if that sounds like your thing, please do subscribe to my channel. And if you're not new here, welcome back. So this video is all about managing your money abroad. And I've already made a video about prepaid travel cards, but another good option for spending abroad is actually a travel credit card. A lot of people shy away from credit cards because obviously it's borrowing money. However, if you use a credit card in a smart way, then it is one of the cheapest ways to spend money abroad. I've made a separate video all about prepaid cards and my favourite top 3. So do check that out. I go into a lot of depth on the benefits and the cons of prepaid cards. However, the key difference is with a prepaid card, you are uploading that money that you already have. So you can only spend what you have on that card. Whereas with a travel credit card, you are borrowing money. Therefore, you will have to pay it back after your holiday. Now, a lot of people still make the mistake of exchanging heaps of cash to take on holiday with them. Taking a little bit of cash on you is beneficial, but taking heaps of cash is very risky, especially if that's supposed to last you until the end of your trip. So here's a quick roundup of the pros and cons of using a travel credit card. You can start spending straight away as you don't have to load up money onto the card in advance. Another benefit is that they're widely accepted across the world. Some hotels and some car hire companies will only accept credit cards for deposits, and they won't accept debit cards or cash. There are no hidden fees. So with a standard credit card or debit card, you'll be charged a foreign transaction fee of around 3% of what you spend. They'll also charge you to withdraw money, and sometimes you'll be charged interest, even if you do pay off the card in full each month. However, of course, there are cons to using a travel credit card. As I said before, this is a form of borrowing. If you don't pay it back in full each month, you'll be charged interest on what you've borrowed. So if you don't trust yourself to pay it back, don't get one. You'll also have to qualify for a travel credit card, and this will be based on your credit score. I recommend doing a eligibility calculator, which a lot of websites offer. That will give you an idea if you're going to be accepted for a credit card, or if you won't get accepted, and thus that will affect your credit score. And I've rounded up a little image here. You can see the key differences of a travel credit card versus other methods. So I've done lots of research into the top 3 travel credit cards that I would recommend, and these are for all types of credit score. So even if your credit score is poor or fair, you're likely to find a card that you'll be accepted for. Okay, so the first card is the Santander Zero credit card. So the pros of this card are that there are no foreign transaction fees. So when you spend abroad, you will not be charged a percentage of what you're spending. Also, there are no cash withdrawal fees. So when you withdraw cash at an ATM abroad, you will not be charged anything. This one has the lowest APR, which is 18.9%. So this is the interest that you'll pay over a year if you don't pay off your credit card in full. This one also has a 0% APR for 12 months, so this is an offer where you don't have to pay any interest if you don't pay off your card in full for 12 months, which is quite good. However, if you pay off your card in full each month anyway, then this won't really make much of a difference. There's no sign-up fee to get this card, no annual fee or no monthly fee, and this card uses the MasterCard exchange rate, and the MasterCard rate tends to be the best, or at least better than Visa. With this one, the credit rating requirement is that you do have to have a good or an excellent credit rating. What I would say is that make sure you do test your eligibility first instead of applying for this card, and then you might not get accepted, which will affect your credit score. Next up, we've got the Barclaycard Rewards credit card. So again, with this one, there are no foreign transaction fees. There are no fees to withdraw cash when you are abroad. This one has a slightly higher APR with 22.9% APR. And with this one, there is no 0% offer for 12 months like you have with the Santander credit card. So if you don't pay off your card in full each month, you'll immediately start having to pay interest on this card. So again, with this one, there's no sign-up fee, no annual fee, no monthly fee to use the card. This card, however, does use the Visa exchange rate. So as I said earlier, the MasterCard exchange rate is a bit better than the Visa exchange rate. However, it won't really make that much of a difference. With this card, you do get a 0.25% cashback on spending worldwide. And with this one, you do have to have a good or an excellent credit rating. So again, do an eligibility checker to make sure that you can get accepted for this card instead of applying for it and then not getting accepted. So next up, we've got the 118 Money card. So this card is great if you've got a poor credit score or a fair credit score, or if you've got no credit history, as you're likely to be accepted for this one. So again, this card has no foreign transaction fees. There are no cash withdrawal fees when you're abroad. This card, however, does have a slightly higher APR at 34%. And there's no introductory 0% APR for 12 months like you have with the Santander card. There's no fee to get this card, so no annual fee, no monthly fee, no sign-up fee. And this card also does use the MasterCard exchange rate, which, like I said, is better than the Visa exchange rate. Okay, so it's a really close one between the Santander Zero credit card and the Barclaycard rewards card. Overall, I would say the 0.25% cashback on the Barclaycard rewards card isn't enough to sway me towards going for that one. If you think about it, if you spend about £100, $100, 0.25% cashback is only going to be about 25 cents, 25 pence back on your cash. And obviously it all does add up, but if you weren't able to pay off your card in full every month, for example, then the interest you would pay on the Barclaycard rewards card would outweigh any benefit that you would get from the cashback. So I would say go for the Santander Zero credit card if you can. This one has a better interest rate and you get the 0% for 12 months with this card. Also, it has the MasterCard exchange rate, which is a bit better than the Visa exchange rate. So if you can, go for this one. However, it's not really that much of a difference. And obviously, if your credit rating is fair or poor, or if you have no credit history, I would say go for the 118 Money credit card. Although the interest looks high on this card, if you're paying it off in full each month, then you won't pay any interest on what you've spent. So I really hope this video was helpful, and in summary, a top tip that I've found so helpful is to have at least 2 cards on me when I go travelling. So this can be a travel credit card and a prepaid card, because you never know what's going to happen. If you lose a card, if a machine swallows your card, which is what happened to me, it's always good to have a second option just in case as a backup. And also, if you want to withdraw money abroad, use your prepaid card. Only use your travel credit card as a last minute option. This is because it can affect your credit score in a negative way if you do use your credit card, as it's seen by companies as being desperate for money if you have to withdraw cash from an ATM. So always use your prepaid card if you're withdrawing money, use your credit card for everything else, and always pay it back in full to avoid paying interest. So I hope this video was helpful. Please do give it a thumbs up and share if you know anyone planning on going abroad. I know it's a difficult time to go abroad at the moment, but you can always still plan your trip. Sometimes it takes a while to apply for a credit card, so always good to do it in advance. Anyway, thank you for watching and take care, stay safe. Alright, let's get started. I don't know what's with the Australian accent. Applying for a specialist credit card might be a good idea to spend